What's happening, financial coaches? Here, wanted to read to you another chapter from my book, Be Discovered: How to Market Your Financial Coaching Business. And this is chapter 5, Why I Wrote This Book. Maybe you're a freshly minted financial coach ready to change the world one budget at a time. You envision hordes of clients lining up to work with you, but then crickets. You quickly realize that attracting clients isn't as easy as you thought, and suddenly your dreams of financial coaching stardom start to fizzle. Here's the cold hard truth. Most people who enter the world of financial coaching will not succeed. Navigating the playing field while juggling balls is possible, but the odds aren't exactly in your favor. The statistics paint a sobering picture. Many new financial coaches struggle to find clients, maintain a steady income, and keep their businesses afloat. I've watched this story unfold more times than I can count. It's like a familiar pattern. Here's how it goes. A freshly minted financial coach, all pumped up with their shiny new certification, dives headfirst into setting up their own gig. They pour their heart and soul into perfecting their craft for weeks, even months. But then, slowly but surely, that initial spark starts to fizzle out. The coach's enthusiasm takes a nosedive. Before you know it, they're back to the daily grind of a regular 9-to-5. And just like that, another small coaching biz bites the dust, leaving nothing but an outdated website as a silent reminder of what could have been. It's a tale as old as time. So why is that? Have you ever heard someone say, I just need to get my ducks in a row before I open the floodgates, or I don't want to launch my website yet, or I'll be overwhelmed with business? Well, we're about to debunk one of the most pervasive myths in the business world, the floodgates myth. This myth suggests that there's a horde of eager customers out there just waiting for a talented individual to grace them with their presence. It's like believing that if you build a lemonade stand in the middle of the desert, thirsty travelers will magically appear and line up around the block. You might think, but wait, didn't I hear something like this in a movie once? You're right. But that line, if you build it, they will come, was delivered in a film involving supernatural forces. Unless you have a direct line to the business gods, relying on this advice is as practical as waiting for a fairy godmother to grant you 3 wishes. Simply having a skill or offering a service doesn't guarantee that clients will knock on your door. So if you find yourself holding off on marketing, waiting for the perfect moment to open the floodgates, it's time for a reality check. Building your skills and perfecting your craft is important, but it's only half the battle. The other half is letting people know you exist and convincing them that you solve their problems. But fear not, my aspiring financial coaching warrior. This book is here to be your trusty guide, your secret weapon in the battle for success. I've seen too many well-intentioned individuals charge into this field with stars in their eyes only to find themselves overwhelmed and financially strained. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. I don't want to let that happen to you. So why did I write this book? Simple. I wanted to give you a reality check, a glimpse behind the curtain of what it really takes to make it as a financial coach. I'm here to help you navigate the challenges, avoid the pitfalls, and emerge victorious on the other side. Think of me as your personal cheerleader, your voice of reason, and your occasional kick in the pants when you need it most. In the following pages, we'll dive into the nitty-gritty of building a thriving financial coaching business. We'll explore the strategies that work, the mindset shifts you need to make, and the harsh realities you'll face along the way. But most importantly, I'll arm you with the knowledge and tools you need to beat the odds and create a coaching career that survives and thrives. By the time you finish this book, I hope you'll have a clear understanding of what it truly takes to launch a business as a financial coach. If you decide to pursue it, you'll do it with your eyes wide open and equipped to take on the world one client at a time. So that's why I wrote this. Now, I strayed a little bit here from my rule of saying how I did something to I will show you how to do this. I'm still building businesses and still working on financial coaching and wellness and life hacking and financial independence and retiring early and all of these things. And so, I get to try some things that do work and some that don't. I even talk about that a little later in the online ads chapter of this book, where I spent thousands of dollars to get nothing and hundreds of dollars to get something. And so what I'm trying to do is give you the context of what does work for me and what doesn't work for me, so that you can say, hey, that might work for me in my area in this day and age and with my budget. And I know it didn't work for Pete, but we're different personalities. We have different strategies. Or I'm very much like him, and I think there's a lot of similarities. And so I'm going to use this as a way to avoid some of the landmines and some of the pitfalls. So however you want to use this book, it's certainly up to you. But basically what I wanted to do here was give you the whole history of all the strategies and tools that I use so that you can have the shortest journey from start to success that is humanly possible. I hope that helps. I'll see you later.